Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I might look a little weird because usually I have my brows done, but me and my mom went to this store and I got all this stuff. Not really a full face of stuff, but just like a lot of new stuff. And I want to go through it with you, and one of them is a brow product, so let's get into it. Alright, so for my brows, I'm going to do everything as normal except for this one thing, and I go in with my NYX Stick It Brow Gel. I stand by this. They still sell it. They have other brow products too. I haven't tried them yet, but I feel like their brow gels get a lot more attention than any other brow product they have. So I really like to use this because my brows, once I put this on, they literally do not move, and there's little fibers in the brush, so it kind of adds a little bit more thickness to it as you are applying the brow gel, which is really nice. It tints your brows and it kind of thickens your brows a little bit. Look at that difference, so much better. So usually after I do this, I go in with a brow pen, and lately I've been using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen in the shade Chocolate. Never used this one before. It's by Milk Makeup. They are a known vegan brand, and this is their Kush Triple Brow Pen / Crayon. And yeah, so when you take the lid off, this is the shade that it's in. What does it say? It's in the shade Dutch. So I don't really know if this is going to be dark enough or not. If it's not, I'm just going to go over it with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. But this is what the point of this looks like. My usual brow pens, they usually look a little bit more like a eyeliner, and this one kind of looks like it has tiny hairs on it. So we're gonna see if I'm any good at this. Yeah. I don't see anything happening. Oh, I don't know if I'm pressing down hard enough, because when I do it on my hand you can see it, but I don't know if it's dark enough for me. I don't think this is dark enough for me. It's a little bit light on me. So we're just going to go over this with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then I'll get this to my friend. But from this, it kind of looks a little bit dark. So I don't know. But other than that, I still kind of like it. Okay, so this is what my brows look like right after I do the pin and stuff. And it does look really messy. But, ooh, ow. But I just go in with my concealer. I'm going to use my Honest Beauty one. And I just do like little dots underneath my eyebrows. And concealer is the eraser of makeup. So if you ever mess up, and I take a super small, look how tiny this is, small brush, flat brush, and I try to keep my face straight, and I just kind of carve straight across. I don't like to have much of an arch, just because I think my eyebrows, if they had more hair, they would be like more naturally arched. But you know, I just like to go straight across with my brows. I don't try to add much of an arch, to be honest with you. Sometimes an arch can look a little bit harsh. I think that these eyebrows look a little more inviting. I don't know. When I go in and add some powder, I just cleaned this brush. It was so nice and ready. And I just go with my pressed powder, and I just set all that concealer down, which I didn't really put a lot this time, but really the amount of concealer that I put on depends on how good or bad I did my brows. Since I have other stuff I want to try out, I'll do my eyeshadow off camera, and then we'll come back. Alright, my eyes are done. Very simple eyeshadow, very natural looking lashes. I graduate next Thursday, so these might be the lashes that I wear. I don't know if I'm going to do any, I know I'm going to do a very simple eye look, just because I don't want to say I don't want to stand out too much, but I'm not going to do like any crazy colors or anything. It's probably going to be neutral-ish like this, probably mainly just matte colors really. But yeah, so moving on to the next thing, I have, For the face, I got this skin tint. I ripped it out of the box, so I had to throw the box away. But it's TLB, the Lip Bar Just a Tint 3-in-1 Tinted Skin Conditioner. Has SPF 11 and hyaluronic acid. It is the Radiant Cream Concealer Healthy Skin by Neutrogena. So yeah. And I got all this stuff on sale because, I mean, oh, and I also got this. It is a makeup sponge. I think this is like Dollar Tree packaging, so you might be able to get this at Dollar Tree. But there's this like local store where I live. It's called Ben's. It's technically called Ben's Bargain Center, but since we're in the Midwest, we all say Ben's Bargain Barn. And they like are one of those stores. I'm opening this if you want to what that noise is. But they basically like buy out stores who are like going out of business, or they're like they're going out of business, or they have like extra stock that they just don't want to throw away but still want to like make money off of, so they'll like buy them out and whatnot. So that's how I got all this stuff, and they sell it at a discount. Like this from Dollar Tree, I got it for 25 cents. And then everything else that I went shopping there with my mom, everything else we got, nothing was over $6. So I got really good deals on all this stuff that I've shown you so far, including the Milk Makeup thing. That really wasn't my shade, but I still even got a good deal on that. So this skin tint, I'm pretty sure, oh, it's in the shade Honey Dip. And with all my skin tints, I always shake them up because I just feel like if it has SPF in it, it needs to be shaken up. So I just shake it up. I kind of did a swatch on my hand last night, but I'm gonna just try it again. Put it on my face. Oh, yep. It's kind of oozing out. That's a really good shade match. What do we think about the shade match here? I usually use this sponge. This is a silicone sponge. I think it's supposed to be like using your hands, which I hate using my hands. So we're gonna try using this. And I feel like this might be more better for your skin because, as you can see, the sponge I always use like has still product all in it, and I'm just like constantly beating that back in my face. But with this, I could easily just rinse it under the sink or even wipe it with a makeup wipe and it'd be good to go. But I'm curious to see how good it blends, so see, because it's not going to absorb any of the foundation. Oh wow, I might have put on too much because I'm used to my sponge like absorbing most of the product. I will say it's not the softest thing in the world. Like my beauty sponge is pretty soft to use, but compared to this, yeah, that's a pretty good shade match there. Look at that. My makeup wipe, and it's good as new, ready for the next use. I wonder if I should use like the other side, because as you can see, I kind of have like some lines where I feel like it didn't totally blend it in. You know what I mean? Let's try the other side. Maybe it give me a little bit better of a blend here. It doesn't give me a super great blend, but it's pretty good. One day I'll have to do a side-by-side comparison of my beauty sponge and this, but right now I'm just gonna go everything with my beauty sponge because I kind of applied too much product, and this will kind of pick up what's left over. All right, going in with this Neutrogena concealer. I also swatched this and it seemed like a really good match for me. I have a concealer obsession, so, and it's kind of bleeding into skin tints a little bit. So if you think to yourself, she has so many concealers, I do, because I love concealer. I love concealer. If I'm ever doing like a quick makeup look, I always do concealer because I feel like it just, I don't know, it's just the best. And I always have a bunch because my face is like a bunch of different colors. Okay, let's look at this blend out. It looks like it blends out pretty good. I didn't use the silicone sponge for this just because I don't know how well it could get up here in my eye area. That's a pretty good blend and a very good match. I really, really like that. It's very pretty. I think I'm going to put a little bit down here because the skin tint kind of made my chin a little bit gray. We'll try the silicones blending it out. There we go. Once I add powder and all that, it should be okay. Yeah, that kind of. But everywhere else, it looks really good. It's just hard because my face is like 10 different colors. But we've been through this. Okay, so far with the products I've used, this concealer is a really good shade. This one, it looks really good. I think I just applied too much. Once I put powder and everything, it'll help to kind of neutralize the color a little bit. But I think I put too much because when I used this, I'm just used to my sponge absorbing some of the product. So whenever I put on a little bit more, it usually doesn't matter as much. But this is really nice. It doesn't have a weird smell or anything. We'll see if it breaks me out. Hopefully it doesn't, because I am trying to wear skin tints this summer that have SPF in it. And so far I have this one, and I have this one from Sephora that I also really like. This one does kind of have a smell, but it's not unbearable. And this one has SPF 25. This one only has 11. But yeah, so far I like that I have two, because I can wear them all throughout the summer and the spring. Another thing that I usually do with my sponge, we're giving this the full test today, is I usually use it for my loose setting powder under the eyes. And since it's not damp, I don't even know if this can pick this up with this, since I can't wet it. So we're gonna see. Oh, it's actually kind of sticking. Let's see what it see what it does. A lot of it just fell. I might have to just use a brush or something else for this part, because I can't really press it into the skin with this. Not powder, but it looks like it did get it on my face, but I can't blend it in, because usually when I go over it again, it blends it in. But that's okay, I can just use a brush. In a few areas, it kind of looks like it picked up some of the product from that silicone sponge. So silicone sponge and powder is a big no, but regular sponge, regular damp sponge and powder is a big yes. I'm not too worried about it because it's not too bad, and I'm not going to be wearing this makeup that long. So we're just going to push forward. All right, so I'm going to put on just a titch of chapstick on the inside of my mouth. And if you care, this is just Burt's Bees in the flavor peppermint. And I'm going to line my lips because we have a lot of lip products. And I'm going to use the LA Colors Lip Liner Pencil in the shade Deepest Brown. Get a mirror. Necessarily, I didn't need more lip glosses, but when you go and they have them on sale for like $1, please. Of course I got one. So there's this one. It's by Lip Bar, and it is vegan lip gloss. This is the color. Look how pretty that is. I don't think I have a color like this. And it is in the shade Miss Independent. I'm just going to swatch all of these because, to be honest with you, I don't necessarily know which one I'm going to wear today. This is what the bottle looks like. Look how gorgeous that bottle is. That is so pretty. This is Miss Independent. So pretty. Gorgeous. A nice nude shade. Love it, because my nude shade, I would literally scraping the sides out. So that is so pretty. It would look gorgeous with this. And then I got this e.l.f. lip lacquer. All of these were in the case, but, well, this one was in the case, but I took it off. And it's in the shade Burgundy. First of all, look how pretty this is, because it's not really a brown, but it's literally what it says it is, a burgundy. Now this one, as much as I love it, I think it might be too dark for this eye look. Look how pretty that is. This one is called Beyond a Pout, and I'm not really sure what the BR means, but and it's in the shade Hot Sauce, and it's orange. I have never had an orange glitter gloss. You can't really tell when you swatch it, but I'm sure like on the lips it might be a little bit more noticeable. So pretty. The last one comes in this box by Oma Beauty. And how did I open this? Yeah. It's a really big box, which isn't really necessary for the products that are inside, but I saw a brown lip gloss on here, so that's why I got it. And I already opened these and swatched them, but this is what they are. This one is a really pretty nude too. It's kind of like this one, but a little bit more pink. And it's in the shade... It's Your Time to Shine lip glosses by Oma Beauty, and this is in the shade Rosy. I think have the best formula out of all of them because it's not as heavy. That's Rosy. See, it's a little bit more sheer, so it's more wearable for somebody with my skin tone and my lip color. And this one is in the shade Edible. Very pretty. And that's Edible. So pretty. So I think today it was between these two, but I think today I'm gonna go in with the Lip Bar lip gloss in the shade Miss Independent. Oh yeah, definitely adding extra gloss, because this one's not super glossy. It's a little bit more reminiscent of a lipstick, which it says it's a lip gloss, but and it blends really good. Okay, I also got this. This is a lip balm. It's a nourishing lip balm by this ITK. And it's vegan, paraben sulfate free, cruelty free, synthetic fragrance, recyclable box, dermatologist tested, all the good things. And this is what it looks like. And I would put this on for you, but I've only been like trying to wear it at night. Yeah, it doesn't really have a scent, but it kind of reminds me of a lip mask. Yeah, it says use for AM and PM, shea butter, coconut oil, vitamin E. And if you know anything, which you probably could tell in some of my videos before I do all my lip stuff, my lips are so dry, and this is so good. I've only used it once, but it does really good. It nourishes my lips really well. So I'll try to keep you updated, because I think I'm definitely going to be using this every day. I'm going to put it next to my bed and put it on before I go to bed every night, and probably in the morning too. But yeah. Okay, everybody, this is the finished look. Let's just give everything a score out of 1 through 10, just to kind of make this go by a little bit faster. I am going to keep using these products so we can kind of see if they grow on me or if I kind of don't like them. But 10 being the best and 1 being the worst. So let's just start with this. This was really interesting. On a scale of 1 to 10, probably 6.5 to like a 7. I don't know if it blended into my skin. Like, my skin looks good, but there's just a few areas where it was patchy and it wasn't my favorite. The TLB Just a Tint skin tint. This is probably a 7 or an 8 because I like that it has SPF in it. I don't know how well it wears yet, since this is my first time like wearing it on my face. I put too much, so that was on me. But yeah, I don't know how it blends out with a regular sponge or a brush yet, so we'll see about that. But definitely an 8 out of 10. It was a good shade match. It was a little bit neutral, which is good because I feel like my skin is more on the neutral side, maybe. I don't know. This Neutrogena concealer, I really, really like it. I feel like even though it's light, kind of a light, medium to light finish, you can definitely build it up, and it was very creamy and easy to blend. It's not as radiant as my Huda Beauty one, and it's not as creamy as my Honest Beauty one, but it's probably still going to be one of the ones that I reach for just because I think it was easy to blend and I liked it a lot. And the finish of it is really nice, as you can see. It sets really well with powder. It looks really good. Blends good with a brush. I liked it. I didn't really have a problem with this. I think if it were my shade, I guess I need because some brands, if you use a brown, it works fine with me because I use brown from Anastasia, but the brown with this brand is just way too light. I need black with this one. But besides that, the shade being off, I do like the idea of it like being kind of like already in a hair like stroke kind of state. But yeah, I do like it. I think I'm gonna give this to my friend and see if she could use it better than me. But yeah, I do like the idea of it, but I'm not so sure. It just doesn't work for me because it's not the right color. And then the two lip glosses that I used today, they look really good. I got dressed and did all kinds of stuff already, so, and they still are wearing really well, and they blend really well. They look good with my lip liner, and I really like it. I love this one, and I like this one, because like I said, my more neutral shade, I'm running out of it. So yeah, I do really like these a lot. I love the packaging on this one. It's just cool to look at. So 10 out of 10 on both of these. And then in future videos, I'm definitely going to try the rest of the lip glosses because I love lip gloss. So yeah, this is the final look. Just tell me your guys' honest thoughts. And if you're in the area, it's at Ben's Bargain Barn. And I just happened to hit them when they had 80% off everything. So like I said, nothing I purchased was over $6, I think. So everything was super, super cheap. And yeah, you should stop by there. And I don't know how long they're having that, but their makeup is still pretty reasonable to begin with anyways. I mean, come on, $6 is pretty good. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.